Alright, what's going on, people? It's your boy Z Silva, and today I'm going to be doing a quick walkthrough on how I was able to do a photo shoot for my brand on a very tight budget. I think it was less than £50–60, and I was using a camera that cost me about £170, and as you lot can see, some of the photos we got. So I'm just making this video because I wish I had this video kind of just way back, because it helped me a lot. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into this one. I'm going to show you like basically my whole walkthrough, like the whole everything. I'm going to throw in a bit of the vlog. I'm going to show you like what I've done with my computer, my iPad, a little bit of everything. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's get straight into this one. Okay, cool. So the first thing I want to say before anything, the most important thing is planning is the most important thing ever, because if you think, okay, in the studio it's going to take me 1 hour to shoot this type of photo, it will take you 2, right? So one thing I learned, because I ended up having to go back to the studio again just to clean up on a few things, and like I had an idea but I didn't have an exact walkthrough of everything I wanted to do. Okay, cool. So as you lot can see on my iPad now, I'm just showing you kind of my whole plan, right? So I always focus on the outcome first, and then I work backwards from there, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, what is it that I want to achieve, and then I work backwards. So yeah, these are the photo for the studio we took in Birmingham. If you don't want the link for that, I'll leave it in the description. Not paying me for anything, but I'll leave that in there. This I thought I was shooting with a Sony A7 III, but if you like go back to the previous vlog, you like will see the problems I had trying to rent the camera. So I had to just use the one I'm using now, which cost me like £170. It's just very low budget. However, all the shots came out perfect just because the plan and everything else made sense, right? So yeah, so I've kind of just noted down the outcome. So videos, the photos I want for my Instagram, the photos I want for my website, there's some cinematic clips and stuff. I'm going to throw in a couple of things there as well, just so you lot can just see what the outcome was. I went on Instagram, I've went to look at a few brands that I guess are in the same field, and I said, okay, cool, this looks good. How can I take some sort of inspiration? So I've screenshotted everything. I've just put it all down this page, and I remember I was looking at this every single day, and I was thinking, okay, cool, this guy's doing this guy's doing that, this is how I'm going to do it for myself, right? So that was inspiration. Like I said, outcome as well. So I wanted to shoot some videos. So what was my outcome for that? Objective as well. So all the photos I wanted for the listings for my website, social media, Instagram, wherever, the videos to get. And I really go into detail with this stuff. Like, take time and go very into detail with this stuff, because, and like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this in the vlog as well, like I've got all these different ideas, whatever. As soon as I get in the studio, my mind's gone blank again. So proper just note every single thing down. Like I said, if you think it's going to take you 1 hour, it will take you 2, 3. So time, especially when you've paid for a session, you don't want to waste any time. You want to make sure that you leave knowing, okay, cool, I've got everything I need just to do this for the website. And then if I quickly, yeah, so this is my walkthrough here, and as you lot can see, I proper go into detail with every single thing, right? So I'd say probably the biggest time waster is setting up different shots in terms of angles. So I said, okay, cool, if I'm going to set up a shot from this high angle, I'm going to take every single picture from this high angle and not have to worry about changing the angle once again. So it was that kind of thing. So as you lot can see, 2 hours. In my head I thought it was going to take me about an hour and a half, but I said, okay, let's just take it to 2 hours just in case. So display photos, I'm going to put a few photos on the screen now, because just so you lot just have a bit of an understanding of what I'm saying. So display photos, the unboxing video, play just a little bit of that, just a little bit, just so you lot understand. Record adjust links, which is just basically showing people how to adjust the watch. Clear shoot and get models up and close. There you go. On wrist. Take video on wrist as well. Model photos, and then I've just listed the 2 watches that I needed these model photos for, because like I said, it's one of those things where when I did the first photo shoot, I went home and then I was realizing, like, okay, cool, I've got all these different photos, but I've got 4 different watches, but I've only got 2 pictures. I've got loads of pictures for 2 watches. I don't have any for the other ones. So what's going on? So it's that kind of thing. So also just account for some time as well, just being like, okay, cool, I know it's gonna take this time for me to sit down and look back at the pictures. Okay, cool, that's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, and then I've got just a to-do list as well. So I've basically combined everything from here and put it straight into the walkthrough. Right, use pictures for reference. Go on Interest, Google, Instagram's a big one as well, and just screenshot what other people are doing. It's not copying, it's just you have an idea of what it is that you're trying to achieve, that feeling that you're trying to give to other people. And then naturally, 9 times out of 10, you probably won't even be able to recreate that picture. If I show you like this picture here, this top left picture, that's exactly how I wanted my shots to come out, but look how they came out, right? It's a little bit different, but it's just how it is, man. You just need that inspiration. So I'm gonna throw in maybe a quick minute transition of when we was at the studio, how the place was like, how my setup was like, what I was getting people to do, what I was doing myself, and you lot can watch that. Touchdown in the studio. I'll show you like the setup, man. Literally quick, efficient, right? I'm literally trying to be as quick as possible. All the shots, everything's coming up good. I'll show you like some of the stuff here. Yeah, some of the stuff, yeah, it's looking good. But yeah, we've got about 2 hours left. I'm gonna make sure I get every single thing I need. And then yeah, man, I'll catch you like in the next one. I'm just gonna show you like a few clips.
And you might do the same thing. You're an idiot. No, John put it upside down.
Okay, so that was a quick one from the studio. I did a whole vlog there as well. So I hope you lot can just kind of understand what it is that I was doing, what my setup was like. I had my iPad. If you don't have an iPad, use your phone. Just have everything listed down, because like I said, and until you really experience this, it's very easy to go in the studio and you're like, I'm going to do this, but then you realize, okay, this is a little bit harder than I thought, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought. So just having that plan open and looking back at all the stuff you've shot or whatever, it makes sense, and it will help you a lot. Plan, that's all I can really say. But yeah, getting to the last bit of this video now, I'm just going to briefly take you lot through the editing, right? Because not all my shots look how they did. So I'm going to show you lot how I was able to edit some of these pictures and have them looking the way they are, right? I'm using Photoshop, but you with some of the apps that they have in the App Store now, this is very easy. So I'm just going to briefly show you how I was able to do so. So alright guys, so you lot join me here on my computer quickly, and I'm showing you lot now. So this is how the images came out, right? So it looks a lot better, you know, sharp, bright, everything. But this is how they were coming out, like stock. So the first thing I do is I quickly just select the background. So obviously this is a little bit harder because I've got the sofa in the background and stuff. However though, let me just quickly just show you like here. I'm just selecting all the background. So once I've selected the background, it's quite easy now from it. Let me just quickly show you. I will just turn the exposure all the way up, and I always have the background white, just so it's a reference point for me, just to see how far I am. Sometimes I don't want it all completely white. Some shadows, keep it simple. And then onto the main image, editing the model. Let me quickly show you like here, because my camera's LCD screen is very dark, so I'm always having to take pictures like that. Turn the contrast up a little bit as well, and brings out the proper skin color, and then literally just have a play around with it, to be fair. And I always try to get the images to be as bright as possible, not overly exposed, but you want that, I don't know, that sensational feeling to your eyes. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, so just have a play around. You lot can see, if you want to crop it down to a 1:1, you can, and then there you go. Basically, that's how it is. And yeah, as you lot can see, that's basically how you just edit pictures. Then you can add your logo, you can add whatever you want in, and that's simply how you do it. So yeah, that's the end of this video today. I hope you like enjoyed this one. I'm pretty sure it's a quick one, but yeah, man, just if you like have a brand or you don't want to see what the process is like, hope this has been helpful. Any links for anything relevant will be in the description. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, like, and I'll